Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie, my lights. Let's get started on today's reading and see what beautiful, uplifting messages Spirit may have for us. All right, I am prompted to go into another deck as well. There is a message waiting for us, and let us see what it is. Okay. Nice. Guys, guess what? You're being favored. All right, you are actually going to be unstoppable because you're being favored. So a situation arises where you might have some fear of starting something new or worrying that it might not work out for you, but you have not yet given yourself the chance to see how brilliant you are, and your capabilities are endless, okay? Because through your new ideas, Aquarius, and inspirations, I see once you push past your fears, there will be no stopping you, as I said, and you will quickly be noticed. I see a certain person who will see your value and help you achieve financial success. Okay? So that is an awesome message. Glad we got that message. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's move on. I am seeing a feminine here who is feeling left out in the cold. This is regarding, it looks like a group of people. This could be a workplace, a team at work, or family members. Okay, I feel like it's one or the other, or possibly both, depending on who you are. But definitely a feminine feeling this way today. And it's because you're feeling left out of things. You're kind of feeling like other people are more important to you. They're being placed before you. You're less important to these people for some reason, and this is really making you feel left out in the cold, making you feel down. And over here I have the card of communication. It looks like you're spending time by yourself. This is really bothering you. All right. Also, guys, this is a good time to mention that I do readings. Okay. I have different services I offer. If interested, you can click on the description below the video. I do pre-recorded readings for just 20 bucks if that interests you, or you can even get me on the phone. Up to you. Just email me. But I am seeing this communication is very important right now. Speak up your mind. Okay. Speak your mind rather. And let them know how you're feeling. This is, you can't just hole up and keep this to yourself. All right. You need to let them know how they're making you feel, because you don't deserve any of this. You're very special. You have your own unique, special way about you. And that is, you should be valued for that. Okay. And some of this might be the way you're perceiving it. It might not be, even an actual thing. You might have come to this conclusion because of a chain of events that made it look that way, and maybe they have something to tell you to make you understand that that really isn't happening. Okay, I'm not saying that it's a figment of your imagination, but I am saying that you might have been misled or something got misconstrued. All right, I'm also seeing, look out guys, I'm seeing something this week. I feel this intensely. Okay, someone's going to either say something off-putting to you, someone is going to bother you somehow. You're going to be very focused on whatever it is they're going to say. You're going to be very focused on this person, let's say. All right, but you know who you are, Aquarius. You know you have a lot to give, and just remind yourself, when people say things to you that throw you off and make you second guess yourself, Aquarius, make sure you have that talk with yourself. Okay, it's kind of like checking yourself. You don't need other people to admire you or pat you on the back or tell you, yes, you're doing the right thing. This comes from within you. This is part of your self-esteem. All right, so you're going to tell yourself, I'm a good person. I help people. I will take the shirt off my back for a person in need. I treat people with respect. And that is it. End of conversation. right? Then you have to look at this person. This is what I do. I check myself. If somebody says something to me or accuses me of something or calls me a name, I will actually step back before I say anything more to them, and I will check myself. Is that what I'm doing? How did I mean that? What I said, did I mean it the way they took it? And, you know, this way, if an apology is needed, do it. This is part of standing up and becoming your authentic selves, guys. You don't need to lie anymore, because you don't need to make people think that you're, hiding things, or that you're doing things they don't like. You don't need to worry about that anymore. Just be yourself. If they don't like you for you, then they can take a hike. That's all there is to it, right? All right, surround yourself with people who are uplifting, who will uplift you, who have respect for you, and you do the same with them. All right, I am seeing that they want me to tell you this is a very freeing experience when you really truly feel this way. You check yourself, you know you're a good person. If you need to apologize, you will. You don't have an ego anymore, so on and so forth. Okay, this is all part of becoming a being that is worthy of the fifth dimension. In the fifth dimension, we don't want to deal with these people that are, cutting us off, giving us the finger, screaming and shouting obscenities. All of this negative stuff is all third dimensional, and we're moving away from that now. So the people that are still trying to drag us back into that, they pretty much need to go. All right, that is how I operate, and it's up to you how you want to work it. But if somebody is sucking the life out of you and keeps pulling you back into those third dimensional nasty ways of living, you might want to rethink the relationship you have with that person. All right, so here I'm seeing something involving a masculine and his child or children. Okay, I see that you're very loving and giving, and there's also another masculine in the picture here who wants a new chance with this child. I feel like this child is yours, and this person over here might have done something to hurt this child, and or maybe there's some reason why this other masculine wants a do-over, wants to start over with this child, wants to have a different kind of relationship or be given another chance. Okay, if this is you, please comment below the video. Here I'm seeing wow, okay, so a lot of you are transitioning toward wow, victories and happiness. So you're starting to move out of, like I said, that third dimensional feel, the negative emotions. I feel today that a lot of you are feeling pretty good, actually. All right, getting rid of the things that ail you, the things that no longer serve you, people, places, and things that are no longer bringing happiness, or you don't have to have a relationship with somebody just because they're a family member, guys. You just don't have to. Okay, you weren't put here to live a life of unhappiness because of another, no matter who they are. All right, so just know, keep this up. I'm seeing victories coming in because you're happy and you're vibrating high and you're able to manifest like a ninja. Okay, and I do see your creativity is off the charts. They want me to remind you. So those of you who have interests, creative interests, go back to them. If you're not doing them anymore, get back into that enjoyment phase. Those things you used to do, Aquarius, relaxed you, made you feel good, and took your mind off anything that was bothering you, right? All right, so, and the more time you can spend in a positive frame of mind, guys, the higher you're going to vibrate, and overall, the better you're going to feel. All right, I am seeing, this looks like some sort of relationship, guys, like the start of something new. And in the middle, I'm seeing this is going to create a lot of happiness and good feelings, good vibes, and you're going to connect with this person. Now, Spirit isn't saying this is love exactly. I'm not really sure what this relationship is going to be, just that it's going to feel so good to you. And it does rather look like This is a person that you are meant to run into, that you are meant to have this happiness around. And when I'm looking at these cards, and the feeling that I'm getting from over this overall, guys, is that this person might have stepped back into your life that you knew from another timeline or another lifetime. All right, there's a lot of familiar, I can't say that word, so I'm just going to say a lot of familiar feelings here. All right, between the two of you when you meet, or you might have already met. And I do see a lot of just this attraction, this closeness between the two of you. Like you're just going to feel like you belong together, like you've known each other forever. That kind of feeling, like the deja vu type feeling. And this is awesome, guys, okay? All right, also seeing something here about manifestation and a lot of money coming in for some. All right, so we have the Emperor in the middle. This is has like a very powerful masculine in the middle, that type of feel, powerful masculine energy here. All right, also like but positive powerful energy. And I do see that this person is someone that some of you might know that almost appears to be like magical. Like this is a person you admire and have always admired, because it seems like this person is able to just, you know, steps in crap all the time. Like just always good things happening around this person. Always has a very positive attitude and lifts you up, gives you hope when you speak to this person. You really enjoy, not just enjoy being around them, but you seriously feel like there's something magical about this person when you're around them. And I see so much positivity around this person. Again, I'm starting to get a feel with this reading, guys, that this is bringing us back to something regarding something very spiritual, okay, coming in from the past that has already happened, but coming back in, like I want to say something biblical here. Okay, so we see how things, that stories we've read from the Bible, they happen, they kind of, you know, new people come in, but the same things happen again, right? Same type of stories happen over and over again, just with different people. So this is kind of has that feel like you're meeting up with people from past lives who touched you in past lives and have come back. Like what do I want to say here? Like this is part of your source family, your families that you have been connected to, maybe for many lifetimes, many years. This is something, guys, you're going to be, yes, you're going to be hearing about this. This is going to be very hard for some of you. Let me get deeper into this. This is going to be a connection to people who are not from our world, that you are connected to through your DNA and through lifetimes. These people are connected to you. They're family. Okay, so guys, I this is, a lot of you don't, maybe not believe in that. Maybe you don't believe that, you know, we are a mix of different people out there. And I'm going to start bringing this up to you because it is a reality that you're going to need to have an open mind about, and you're going to be hearing more and more about this, I feel. All right, and you know, this is the next phase, Aquarius. Okay, we're going to get into some things that might be difficult for you to hear or believe even. All right, but these things nonetheless do exist, and I implore you to open up and just have an open mind. You don't have to immediately believe these things, or, you know, I don't want you to feel any kind of uncomfortable here. I just want you to open your mind, because I'm going to be telling you Things are coming in that I'm going to be telling you about that go much deeper than the past things we've spoken about. Okay, but I think a lot of you do understand that we are connected. The universe is vast. There are more than one universe, and you know, it's small thinking to think that you are the only life on the planet, guys. Think about that. Okay, so again, just have an open mind. This particular layout is about you have the option to manifest in messages from these ancient family members, I'm going to call them. Okay, they've taken a break. All right, that's just too much. I'm not going to go there, but let's continue. They're letting you know to get ready for amazing, unbelievable things are going to start coming in. All right, all the things that you've always known to be sci-fi type things, like Star Trek type things, you're going to be seeing them shortly. Okay, and let's continue. All right, this is for somebody who seems to be really hell-bent on starting over. Okay, you're focusing on, you actually have a plan, you have your steps you're going to take. You're tired of just being in the middle of drama and confusion about your life, and you want to plan things out accordingly so that you have very stable footing, your finances are stable, you're feeling stable, you're raising your vibration, so you're feeling good inside, and your goal now is happiness. And you are not going to give up on this. This is something you're hell-bent on doing. All right, let's continue. Now I'm picking up on, let me lay out these cards because I don't want to jump ahead too quickly. All right, I'm seeing having this 10 of Pentacles in the center of your reading, guys, is not only amazing and beautiful, but it's very meaningful to your entire future. Not just a cycle, not next month, not next year, okay? But in this layout and having it be in the center, there are things that are destined to come to you that are positive with this 10 of Pentacles, okay? And this is a culmination of things that will be coming to you. A lot of these are dreams and wishes of yours, things that you thought would just be fantasy and would never show up are going to be showing up for you. All right, I feel like this is for all of my aquas, okay? And I am feeling that a lot of you are still feeling like these things are fantasy and they can't happen because of this, because of that, or they're just too good to come true for you. But I am also seeing over here for you, you're gonna be surprised. There are surprises coming to you, Aquarius. Things coming to you, not just financial things, but I'm seeing meaningful things coming into you that are going to make a difference in your life. Okay, things that you're not only wanting, but things that you're needing will also be coming in for you. Opportunities are going to start showing up more so than even before. So you guys might be noticing that there are opportunities that are starting to just show up, right? And if this is the case, please comment below. Just say opportunities showing up so I know which layout you're referring to. But I am seeing that these opportunities have a great deal to do with how you are operating, Aquarius, okay? So you're aware of karma. I believe all of you on my channel are aware of karmic activities and karma and how it works, right? You do good things for other people and you will get it right back. It's just like the law of attraction, right? It'll raise your vibration. When you do something good for one person, because we're one consciousness, it doesn't just make that person smile and happy for the day and you happy that you did that. You'll notice it's a exchange of energy. When you do something nice for someone, it makes you feel good, right? So, but when you help one person and you have an act of kindness, that, you know, the energy exchange because we're one consciousness, you've uplifted the energy of hundreds, maybe even thousands of other people, depending on how powerful you are with your gifts. Okay, and the more you work on yourself, the more grateful you become, the more powerful your gifts become. And Spirit is saying right here that if you stay in this place of love and giving, okay, that you're gonna see things just opening up to you, doors opening, opportunities showing up, and you're going to, this is all going to come from your growth, guys, and it's going to create more growth. It's going to be snowballing, like, you know, the karmic snowball, let's call it. You're kind to yourself, you're kind to others, that kindness comes back on you, doors start opening for you, positive things start happening, opportunities start showing up, more growth occurs because you have now opportunities that you didn't have before, okay? And the stuckness starts to dissipate, and instead of stuckness, there is justice. There is justice for you through opportunities galore. All right, guys? So this is an awesome reading today. I feel a lot of positivity for my Aquarius. Okay, guys, I am also seeing a lot of you are, all right, I'm not going to say a lot. What I'm seeing is the strength card here, and what I'm getting is, for some of you, strength is needed for today. All right, some of you aren't there yet, and I see you're carrying a burden today, okay? And some of you are, I want to help you guys a lot. This is for a small group that is carrying burdens, but you don't realize, you don't know how to get out of this trap, the burden trap. All right, and I see that you're moving toward more setbacks and heartache because you're going through life feeling defensive, and you're closed. Because you're not open-minded enough, you're blocking your chakras, you're blocking the flow, and you're blocking all of the positive energy that should be flowing through you. All right, you might be holding on to past harms and hurts and just living your life from fear of, you know, letting people in. People, you know, have a tendency to create hurt and pain, and you're in a little bubble to protect yourself, okay? And you're not opening up to anything. This is going to keep you locked into that third dimension, my loves, okay? So if this is what you're feeling, send me an email, okay? Click on the description below the video. I have a $20 reading you can get. It doesn't have to be through me, but, you know, pick a reader that you trust, that you feel really, that you resonate with, okay? And tell them of this, how you're feeling, and ask them to help you change it, to get the result that you want. It's that simple. All right, and I or somebody else that you of your choosing will help you. All right, guys, for me, I'm also a life coach. I went to school for years for, you know, different things, addiction, psychology, you know, and also I'm an empath, and I can see things, I can hear things. So if you come to me, I will do my best to help you break out of that third dimensional type of feeling. No one should have to go through their life feeling that way, okay? It's a terrible way to live life. It is no way to live your life, okay? And I feel that I can help you. So that is today's reading, guys. I hope that everybody got something that, you know, they were able to relate to in this reading. And I hope that, it, you know, even if I helped one person through this reading, you know, I'm grateful. And please don't forget to hype the, if you're still with me, guys, hype the reading for today. I truly appreciate it. And subscribe, like, and hit the bell, the notification bell. All right, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day.